See, ULIPs are a very flexible yet disciplined investment mechanism. Let's talk about what is a ULIP, and what are these. ULIP is unit linked investment plan. These units can be equities, they can be debt, they can be infrastructure funds, they can be government securities, and you can invest in. Then you have the option of investing in the unit of your choice, as well as moving from one to the other over your life stage. That gives you a lot of flexibility. You can also invest more. You can partially withdraw amounts as you go through the years. Now, the most important piece is why equities at all. Over a 10-15 year period, equities will almost always beat the debt or the government securities. We've done some analysis on this, and in the last 30 years, there has never been a 5-6 year period when equities have not beaten debt. And if you look at a 10-year period, it's impossible. So equities beat debt by almost giving double the returns of debt. And this is not double, it's actually a little more than double, because it's double every year. So it kind of does pick up very quickly. Equities have traditionally given in India in the last 30 years between 13 to 17% returns. Whereas debt, we all know, has given between 6 to 10% returns. So there are some efficient ULIPs out there, which are the ones we're going to talk about today. And we'll take 5 of these, which are what you would call low-cost ULIPs. Now, when we say low-cost ULIPs, these do have certain charges, which add up to about 1 to 1.5% a year of the amount you pay. Remember, when you invest in a mutual fund, you also have fund management charges. Those fund management charges are typically between 0.8 to 1.3%. And these 0.8 to 1.3% are deducted on the entire fund value. So even through the mutual fund route, you will end up with very similar charges at the end of it. So they're not going to be anything lower. In addition, the ULIPs give you a lot of security, because they also give you the life insurance cover. Now, the important thing is, as you buy a ULIP, whatever guaranteed amount you had in mind is secure from the day you start investing.
So this is an important part. So
absolutely.
So what you're saying is that there is a guaranteed sum.
Suppose you take a sum assured. Suppose I invest 1 lakh a year and I take a sum assured of 20 lakhs. If I'm unable to pay because of an unfortunate circumstance within 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, the 20 lakhs is what I would get. There are 2 types of ULIP, type 1 and type 2. In the type 1, you would get the maximum of, the higher of, the amount you have invested and whatever it has become as in your fund value, or your sum assured. So if I was investing 1 lakh a year and my sum assured was 20 lakhs, and at the end of the second year, I'm not able to invest any longer because of an unfortunate circumstance, my next of kin would get my nominee would get the 20 lakhs, not the 2.5 lakhs or that the fund value would have become. That is how it's different from mutual funds, right? Now, the type 1 and type 2 are slightly different. In the type 1, I would have got this, but in the type 2, I would have not got just the 20 lakhs, I would have got the 20 lakhs and the 2.5 lakhs. So I would have got 22.5 lakhs. And if I had a waiver of premium with a type 2 ULIP, I would have got the 20 lakhs. Plus, this fund over the next 30 years was meant to become, let's say, 1 crore rupees. But that 1 crore was also secure. So both are secure. And so there are lots of these options which allow ULIPs, once you understand them, to give you a lot of leverage and security.
Yashish, can you tell me